Hello dears, welcome to English classes at Radhika. Today we are going to learn a very familiar theory, that is queer theory, that is understanding sexuality and society. And you must have heard what is meant by queer theory and what is meant by queer or LGBTQ plus etc. It's an introduction to the fascinating and complex field of queer theory, exploring the main ways in which it illuminates and challenges our understanding of gender, sexuality, and power in contemporary society. And we know that the queer theory or the LGBTQ movement has uh, transformed the concept of genders and sexuality and the societal norms in the contemporary society. So it's a very important theory regarding the society as well as literature. Let's see which are the key concepts in queer theory. The first one is performativity. Performativity means form of a social action and are the effect of change. And we know that surely, and it's for sure and completely sure that the queer movement or the LGBTQ plus movement has transformed the society. And how do we produce and reproduce social norms and power through our everyday actions and language? And we know that after the LGBTQ plus movement or after the queer theory has been implanted in the society as well as in literature, a tumultuous change has been happened in those fields, and all the societal norms, especially there are only two genders, males and females on this earth, and this concept has completely changed. Okay, that is performativity. And heteronormativity means how heterosexuality and gender binary are portrayed as the default natural way of being and how they are privileged in society. And we know that before the queer movement, what was the condition there? And there is an understanding, and it's a kind of assumption that all human beings are either males or females. Okay, so this queer theory has changed or transformed this concept, that is heteronormativity, and they proved that there is a space for the third one or the binary or the lesbians or gays in this society. So all these homosexuality is also allowed or permitted or created by nature. So they should be allowed, they should be permitted to live as they are being made or they are being created by the God. So this is heteronormativity. It's also a key term with reference to or related to the queer theory. Let's see some of the movements, social movements, and the influences regarding this queer theory. The first one is Stonewall riots, and which happened in the year 1969, and it's a kind of uprising against police brutality and discrimination at the Stonewall in New York City, and was a key turning point in the fight for LGBTQ plus rights and the birth of queer theory. So this Stonewall riot, which has happened in the New York City in 1969, has paved a very great effort in the forming of LGBTQ plus and the queer theory. Okay, and a person who has influenced this theory very much or who has formulated this theory is Judith Butler, and she is one of the most influential figures in queer theory, and her works on gender performativity challenged traditional notions of sex and gender and paved the way for intersectional approaches to queer theory. So we know that till then and before the implantation or before the introduction of the queer theory, the world believed that all the human beings are being created by the God as either males or females. And otherwise, if someone is showing is showing sorry showing some kinds of homo sexuality, it's a kind of psychic error or the psychic default. Okay, and anyway, after after reading the writings of Judith Butler, who was very strong and brave enough to expose all these gender disparities to the society, and people began to think in a different way. And we know that the trans movement right is also very important, and a lot of movements were happened to form the queer theory or the freedom or the existence. They just want to realize others that they also do exist in this society, right? And till then, there were no existence for this group of people in the society or on earth. And now let's see which are the critics of queer theory. And not intersectional enough. Some argue that queer theory doesn't always account for class, race, and other forms of structural oppression. So anyway, intersectional means it's a kind of understanding that how individuals' various social and political identities, that is different people are coming from different stratas of life, maybe different economic backgrounds, all these are intersectionality. That is, they belong to different class, different groups. So lot of people, so many groups are there in the society. Okay, but some are not at all ready to allow these queer groups as a separate group. And that is, we already said that people believe that God has created humans as either male or females. Otherwise, they are frantic or insane. Okay, so they are not at all a separate group. They belong to either male community or the female community. That is not intersectional enough. And then too academic. And queer theory can be abstract and inaccessible, leading to a gap between theory and practice. And sometimes the queer theory is uh, the queer theory can be visible only in the academic realm or in the textbooks, and it is not at all practiced, because people, even though people are very much speaking about queer theory and the rights of the LGBTQ plus community, and they cannot practice, and they are not at all practicing it in their home. And if someone in their home itself is revealing herself or himself as an LGBTQ plus or as a queer, what will happen? They will try to suppress. And in some cases, this queer theory is too much academic and it rests only in textbooks now and not radical enough. Some argue that queer theories focus on individual identities and experiences obscures larger systems of power and oppression. So some are telling that they are focusing on individual identities and experiences. Okay, so and only individual experiences and identity is changed, not a common or not a mass radical. Radical means a very great or complete changes happened in that realm. And that is, it does not affect a lot of people or the mass or the rest of the community. So these are the criticisms against this queer. Now let's see applications of queer theory in the society. The first one is media studies and how the media studies have been changed after the formulation of queer theory. Queer theory has helped and analyze representations of gender and sexuality in TV, film, and other media, exposing harmful stereotypes and biases. We know that till then, we are only heroes and heroines, and we cannot afford the thought that people are in a behavior of lesbian and gay mannerisms. So after this queer theory, people began to accommodate these types of people also, and we know that some films are very famous, uh, even though they are showcasing these lesbian or gay relationships, like And have you watched the movie Blue is the Warmest Color? It showcases the lesbian relationship. Okay, and then Call Me by Your Name. Okay, it's a very good movie and very heart-touching movie, and which it tells about the gay relationship between a boy and a man. Anyway, there is people won't feel any kind of regret or any kind of ashamed by watching such movies. Okay, then second one is healthcare. Queer theory has informed new approaches to healthcare that recognize the unique needs and concerns of LGBTQ plus individuals and communities. Okay, so they should have to care their health a lot because they have their own needs regarding their health. That is, it's entirely different from the males or the females because there is a hair growth. Some LGBTQ plus or QRs may have hair growth even though they have a female appearance. Hair growth will be there. So such treatments should be given to those people or those communities. Then activism. Queer theory has been a crucial tool for social justice movement and grassroots organizing, inspiring new ways of thinking about coalition building and political resistance. So we know that nowadays queer theory or the LGBTQ plus, they are almost like activists, not at all in a terrorist way, but they are acting for their own or they are protesting for their own freedom and their own identity. Okay, now let's analyze some types, some issues in the queer theory even today. There is the first one is transphobia, that is dislike toward these transgender people. And even now people cannot afford or understand the feelings of these kinds of people, and they think that they are some sort of insane. Some insanity is there, some frantic elements are there in those people. They are not at all matured, their mindset is not at all matured, that is why they are doing such things or like that. That is transphobia. They are fearing the transgenders, not fearing but hatred towards these transgenders. Then globalization. We know that the globalization has spread the queer theory or the concept of the transgenders throughout the world itself. And till then, it was confined into the boundaries of Europe. And after globalization, it has spread or it has crossed over the boundaries of Europe, and it has traveled or spread into the world itself. And intersectionality, that is it's a kind of individuals, that is various social and political identities were there for individuals. Not all individuals are alike, but different stratas or different kinds of individuals are there. So a different community is being added to the world or the society after this. And by concluding, let's see which are the future directions of this queer theory. Celebration and action. Queer theory has been a powerful force for both celebrating LGBTQ plus lives and experiences and inspiring social and political action to challenge inequality and exclusion. And nowadays, people began to accept these kinds of people, and they are a part of the new societal or political movements. Okay, they are part of the society now, and they have their own representations in the society now. And we know that they are being not at all marginalized, but they are being given some kinds of reservations in government jobs, and it has been heard that they will get there is these kinds of people will get a reservation in government jobs, and in schools and colleges different separate toilets should be made for these kinds of people, or this is a kind of green signal to this community. People began to accommodate them into their social boundaries or to their social stratas. Okay, and the next new directions, that is, as queer theory continues to evolve and expand, it opens up new avenues for inquiry, exploration, and transformation in academia and society as a whole. So with the society, the academia, or the world of literature is also changing. A new kind of literature is being emerged after this queer movement. Anyway, that is in all realms or in all areas, we can witness the developments or the changes after the queer theory is being established. Okay, now I think you have understood the basic elements of queer theory. So prepare well, and prepare notes also, and it will be very useful for you. While you are listening to the video, take a notebook and start writing. Then only you will understand, you will completely understand the video or the audio. Okay, so thank you. Bye bye.